Hi, it's Kevin. Welcome to Relationship Ready. We appreciate you liking, subscribing, and joining us to be part of the Relationship Ready family. Today, we're going to talk about old relationships, old wounds, and mending fences. You have those people in your life, friends, family, past relationships, that just keep coming back. Maybe the universe is bringing them back. Maybe you're intentionally bringing them back. Maybe they're on social media and they just pop up and you're like, thoughts are with them. So how do you decide what to do with them? Well, part of it's about healing old wounds and recognizing what those old wounds are. Part of it's about giving into yourself and being able to figure out whether that was a quick relationship or someone you want to be a longer term relationship. And some of it's about just try again. Because when you reconnect, maybe there's something there. Maybe you're in a different place. Maybe one of you was in a relationship and the other was not. Maybe one of you's matured. Maybe neither one of you have, and you're going back to old behaviors. What do you do to figure out what to do with it? Well, the first step is know your old buttons. Those moments, those appreciations that tug at your heartstrings. The things that make you feel comfort and make you feel like going backwards or forwards, depending on what works for you. In order to give yourself a choice about what to do about these relationships, don't create new problems with them. Don't post or trash on social media. Don't create an argument that didn't exist before. Don't go back to an old argument that you never resolved. Because then you have more things to work through, more hurdles to jump, to determine whether to figure out what type of relationship you want and how close you want this person to be in your future life and in your present life. In order to be okay with the present relationship and make a decision about whether you want to move forward in this old, new relationship and actually mend fences or not, it is essential to forgive. Forgive old wounds. When it hurts, realize that you're still carrying it, whether they are presenting it or not. Give a chance to be able to decide whether this is a new relationship or whether it's reinforcing the old things, or whether you're going into the relationship going, I'm looking for them to ruin it again. I'm looking for me to ruin it again in the same way that I ruined it before. If you're looking for that, you're going to find it. If you're not looking at that, and if you've forgiven yourself, if you've forgiven them, you have an opportunity to be able to see what's really there and whether you have a chance to continue this relationship and deepen it, make it more meaningful, move it from a short-term or mid-term relationship into a long-term relationship where you connect. That's up to you. Don't get in arguments over dishes again. Don't get in arguments over parenting again. Don't get into arguments over your values again. Clarify what those are and have rational conversations about what are our values. Are we looking for the same things? Are you someone who's willing to provide some of those things that I'm looking for, and vice versa? Because if you just fight about dishes and it feels like the same fight, it's going to end the same way. Distancing, negative, or just fading out until you pop up again without you actually making decisions about what you want to do about this relationship. Because the decisions are up to you, and then asking from that person whether they want to be part of what you decide you want. That's taking charge of your life and you. So how do you get there? Listening to where they're at. What's different about them? What's the same? How have they grown? How have you grown? And hearing what they say and hearing what they see as different in you. And it's the same. What do they like about how you used to be and how you still are? What do you like about how you used to be and still are? And does that match? Does it continue to match? And the other essential component humility, being humble, and accepting of whatever you hear, being able to take criticism as well as compliments. Because if you care enough about this person, you'll take both. If you don't, that might be a factor in you going, no, I want to maintain them as someone maybe I reconnect with and we pick up where we left off. Maybe we just sleep together every 5 years. Maybe I'm not going to let them wreck the relationships that I have now because I'm not going to hold a place in my heart for them anymore. I'm going to allow myself to be open to others who I am willing to do this with, who do meet my needs and I meet theirs. Or maybe they're the person who's going to do that. In communication, humility, and being aware of your own buttons so that you can heal those old wounds, be able to make something new out of those old buttons, and create that into something new in an old relationship. So what do we talk about today? Healing fences, mending old wounds, reconnecting in old relationships in different ways, and in comforting ways that feel the same, but identifying those through the skills to be able to work through them both on your own and then together. Because if you care about each other enough, you'll work through those things. And if you don't, you make decisions and you move on, but with some clarity and some space to be more open to other relationships and to the relationship with yourself. And that's another way you become more relationship ready. Thanks for watching. Check us out in the next episode and have a great day.